2019. I just gave the wrong date. I just realized I'm going back. So let's do that again. It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the August 14th, 2019 full system meeting. Everyone in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed?
Aye.
All right, thank you. That takes care of the minutes. Now our other board member, Pat Hart, will give us the financial report.
Actually, George is going to give that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an error on my part. I apologize. Let me shift my screen here real quick. Okay, so can everybody see the financial report and the strategic plan? Okay, so our financial report that we shared this morning with the executive committee is on the right-hand side. Those are our current assets that we have. And in our general fund, we have expended through the end of July, and we're at 59.4% expended. So we're doing really well financially. We are looking that we probably will have a carryover that I've already planned for the 2021 budget. So that is already in there. As for our employee benefit, we're at 54.4% spent, so we're doing well with that as well. And then we also do have our memorial fund with some funds in it, our capital improvement, our state aid, which has now been expended because we have to have those monies expended by September. And this is a grant that we received from the state library. We also receive a humanities grant for having the talk book collection housed here at Northwest. We have a KLA contract for being the executive secretary and home office for Kansas Library Association, not Kansas Livestock Association, as I'm sure Nancy's thinking right now. I have to pick on people while I'm talking here, make it a little more fun. And then we still have some funds that are left over from our 6x6 when we put together the 6x6 kits. So we are financially looking good, and I foresee that we will continue to be financially stable into the future. Any questions?
If there are no questions, oops, did someone have a question? If there are no questions, I would entertain a motion to approve the financial report.
Jane Burton so moves.
I second that. Jody Scheich.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the financial report of the Northwest Kansas Library System. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you. All right. Next on the agenda is a report from our executive committee. I would like for everybody that's on our committee just to say hi as I read through our names. First of all is Diane Burns, the Cheyenne County representative. Jody Scheich, Decatur County representative.
Hello.
Desiree Churchwell, Gove County.
Hello.
Steve Johnson, Logan County.
Hi.
Patricia Hart, Norton County.
Hello.
Cindy A. Miller, Sheridan County.
Hello.
Karen Gillahan, Sherman County.
Hello.
Kara Schroer, Thomas County.
Hi.
And Mary Deaver, Trigo County.
Aye.
So our executive committee meets monthly, just like your boards. In a normal year, we would have had 6 face-to-face meetings and 6 Zoom meetings. We divide those up so that we're not driving for every meeting. Since March, all of our meetings have been via Zoom, which seem like business as usual to us since we were used to them. But the only exception is that many of us were at home during our meetings. We have welcomed 3 new board members in this past year. Under the direction of George Seaman and the very innovative staff of the Northwest Kansas Library System, the executive board is kept current on the work of the system. So I would just like to go through some of the things that we have acted on through the year. Probably not as much as would have been in a normal year, but I feel like we've had a really good year. We reviewed the RB Digital Unlimited and Canopy for consideration, but I think that was taken off the table with COVID and puts lots of our money into Hoopla. We approved a Cover One book repair policy and agreement. We approved the use of a used van for rotation when one would come available, because our van is many miles. We approved an extra day off for our employees as kind of a bonus between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We have planning and budget and nominating committees from the executive board, but that became a real challenge this year to get everyone together since everything did have to be online, but we did it. We approved a log me in subscription for system libraries with the addition of a security module, which you probably all know. The MiFi units were offered to all system libraries, and we approved a term of use agreement, and those were distributed to all libraries who were interested. We continued our agreement with Humanities Kansas for our talking book program. Continued a membership with the Friends of the Library. And then it was March. Our regular meetings were discontinued until May. The system was busy supporting member libraries with COVID information and ideas for a summer reading program that could be implemented without face-to-face contact. And we appreciate our staff members for being able to really be flexible and look at things a little bit differently. The regional digital library card for all technology and digital resources was approved and implemented. We entered into a 5-year agreement with Pharonics, which with the length of that agreement, it saved the system thousands of dollars. We updated the salary schedule for the staff at Northwest Kansas Library System and added that to their personnel policy. We approved a dress code for Northwest Kansas Library System, something that they had not had before, was my understanding. We agreed to waive the trustee training requirement for the system services grant in 2021 due to COVID-19. We renewed a 3-year contract with the state employee health plan, approved the purchase of a new disc cleaner. This service is available to all member libraries. And our job as the executive committee is extremely easy because of the very capable staff of the Northwest Kansas Library System. We appreciate each and every one who contributes to our library system. We are just very blessed in Northwest Kansas to have what we have. And I think that concludes my report. So we will move on to George.
Okay. Thank you very much. I would like to thank all of you for being here today and supporting NWKLS. Much like all of you, it has been a challenging year at the system, as outlined by Cindy, Madam Chair. But we here at the system are trying to focus primarily on opportunities that have been presented to us because of this pandemic. First, we have had a wonderful opportunity this year to attend a national and state conference, and we can do so from our libraries or our living rooms and our PJs if we even so desire. Kansas Library Association and the Association of Rural and Small Libraries conferences will be held online this year. NWKLS is going to offer both opportunities to member library staff free of charge for those who are interested. We'll be sending out an email soon to get those library staff members that would like to attend so that we can start getting registration taken care of. Second, I was able to attend a facility security webinar. It is my hope that I can use the skills that I learned in this workshop to do walkthroughs at member libraries and offer recommendations on ways that they can improve security, or just to look at their facility from a different light. Third, the Kansas Public Library Handbook has been updated, and we will be disseminating that throughout the region. And also the system consultants are working on updating the trustee handbook. We hope to have the updated trustee handbook done by the end of the year. Number 4, we are planning on holding the Apple, which is the Applied Public Library Education for New Directors program in 2021-2022, with the opening session being held on April 13th through the 14th of 2021. If you are interested, please let me know, and I will also be reaching out to some of you and inviting you to take advantage of this opportunity. All of us here on the staff at NWKLS are always looking for new ways to serve and support each of you. It's definitely a privilege to be able to work with such amazing librarians, trustees, and friends in Northwest Kansas, and I thank you all for all that you do. And that's all that I have.
Okay, George, you want to go ahead and introduce your staff at the system, please?
I will, yes. It might be a little bit of a challenge here. We'll see if we can get through this. So Alice Evans, since she's the first one I saw, she's our business manager and bookkeeper, and all around kind of do everything that she possibly can to support us. Next is Leah Marie Edwards, who is one of our summer help, and she's been wonderful. She's been working a lot on the Verso duplicates, and she's been helping out with rotation and other various services. So let me go down through. Oh, next is Crystal. Wave, Crystal. There she is. All right, Crystal, she's full-time in the summer, part-time during the school year. She works for Norton Community Schools here, and she kind of does everything. She helps with children's services, but she also supports us in a lot of other ways. And again, just very, very helpful in a lot of different areas. Then Mary Bowler is next in line here. And Mary, you want to wave? There you go. Mary is the, well, she has a lot of hats like all of us, but she is our children's consultant, youth services consultant, talking books consultant, school library consultant. Shall I add anything else, Mary?
Oh, no, that's enough.
Okay. An all-round good egg. How's that sound? Is that?
I try.
There we go. Next, I see Dave Fisher. He is our technology consultant. He keeps us all running, so we're grateful to have him around. Then we get to Heather Frew, who has just recently changed into another position here. She is now taking care of our cataloging here at the system, and she's taking care of the Talk Books collection and processing, and she's also still doing interlibrary loan. So she's also wearing a lot of hats. And let's see. Jennifer, are you not here? Jennifer Mapes is our rotation librarian, and I don't see her. She must have got bumped out. Okay, so there you go. There are my staff members.
Very good. Thank you, everyone, for all of your good work. We are ready for old business. Is there any old business? If not, we'll move on to new business. And the first item on the agenda is the presentation of the Northwest Kansas Library System Plan of Service 2021 for your approval. George, do you want to say anything on this?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, absolutely. With the abbreviated working with the executive committee, we've kind of just put things together, and so I think I probably have the most knowledge about the changes to the plan. So I think it'd be best if I shared those with you here. We added an aspiration statement, support and provide the best library services to all Kansans and Northwest. We added some values this year, customer service, quality, collaboration, passion, innovation, trust, integrity, responsibility, and fun. And then the biggest changes come under the goals and objectives. So you'll see all of the changes here and upcoming learning events. We've changed CE from CE to learning, so from continuing education to learning, to make it easier for everybody to understand. We are still working at getting that bookmobile. We will continue to work at that as well. So these are the major changes, and then within the program of services itself, all I've done is updated some terminology and moved a few items over from our goals to items that we will continue to do for our member libraries. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Hey, George, I do have a question.
Please.
I don't understand the bookmobile thing. Will that replace rotation, or what's the
No.
purpose of that?
Nope. It's just another service to provide. Our hope is that we can use that to reach out to those communities that don't currently have public libraries or any library at all. And there are quite a few within the system. And so we would offer the service of the bookmobile to our member libraries. So if the school wanted them to come, just so the kids could experience a bookmobile. And then we would also have stops in those communities that don't have libraries, Rexford, Brewster, places like that. Well, Brewster does, but community library, it would also be a stop for us. So it would not take the place of
Thank you.
rotation, though.
Okay, thank you.
You betcha.
If there are no further questions, I would entertain a motion to approve the Plan of Service 2021 for the Northwest Kansas Library System.
This is Desiree. I so move.
This is Karen. I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the Northwest Kansas Library System Plan of Service for 2021. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Thank you. I will now open the budget hearing.
Okay, did the budget sheet show up? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So here is the general budget in line 2021 and employee benefit 2021, and then what we expect to get in state aid and BPH for 2021. Let's see. I sent out a commentary that shared all of the line increases and decreases. And I also sent another document that was defined the different budget lines in the budget. Were there any questions about any of that information?
George, Stephen Oakley.
Yes.
I think I answered my own question, but under subscriptions and ebooks, about reduce moving Hoopla to ebook and increased adding Hoopla, that's not really a monetary thing. You're just changing categories for some of that. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes. So it used to be that Hoopla, which is audiobooks, ebooks, music, comics, and etc. That used to be in the subscriptions, and it really didn't make sense having it there anymore. So we just moved those funds down to the ebook line. Yep, so you're correct.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Good question. Let me bring up the other budget forms here for everybody, now that you've had a good chance to just kind of digest and look at that. Here are the forms that we actually have to complete for the state and that we have to publish in the newspapers. And we have reduced the budget in order to help out for next year's and maybe even past that for the issues that some of the counties may be seeing from COVID. So you can see where the actual mill levy rate went down and the dollar amounts went down as well. So we saw that in some of our counties, there were increases. Some of our counties kind of remained about the same, and then we did see decreases in other counties. Trigo was a decrease because of all the oil funds. And some of the other counties that have oil, they decreased as well. So any other questions that I can address?
If there,
George, one question. What is the, sorry. This is Bob. What is the interest on? Is that operating expense?
The interest, where at? Or where are you looking at that at?
It was the previous
Okay.
page under income.
Okay, that is the interest on our bank account, basically, the amount of money that we get back from that. We're in a interest-bearing checking account.
Okay.
Yep. No, thank you. Good question. My monitor just went kaput on me there for a minute. See if I can get these things back up. Any other questions? My screen share again. There we go. Now we're back. See, for those of you who think I never have problems with technology, yeah, right.
anything else on the budget?
Lynn Taha has a question about travel and why it's reduced.
George,
Yes.
why is the travel reduced by 8,000?
Because we didn't use much last year. This year, I'm not planning on doing much of that either.
Okay.
Because I imagine into 21, we're still going to probably be doing a lot more Zooms for workshops. And there won't be as many conference opportunities. They'll all be probably over Zoom or online programs as well. That doesn't mean we're not going to be coming out to your library, though. We're still going to come out and visit. But thank you for the question, Lynn.
And George, I was going to mention too, we are down one staff member, correct?
That is correct. if you look at it, we're actually down 2, I guess, because we never hired for Megan's position, and then we're down Kama's position. So, but we're doing good. So those are sacrifices we can make to kind of help out with the tax burden.
Anything else? Any other comments? Any board member comments? If not, I would entertain a motion for the approval of the 2021 budget of the system.
This is Tara Schreier. I so move.
Donna D.
Patty will
second.
second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the 2021 system budget. All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? All right, the budget is approved, ready to go for
Uh-oh, I think Cindy might have froze. Wonderful technology, right? All right, so Cindy Allmiller, do you want to step in just for a minute until Cindy comes back in?
I can do that. Let's see where she was at when she was talking.
Getting ready to close the budget hearing.
Oh, we need a motion for that, do we not?
No, you can just go ahead
Okay.
and close the budget hearing.
Then I will just close the budget hearing. So moving on to the presentation of the 2021 board officers for election. And George, can you just read those since
Yes,
if Cindy had them, I do not in front of me, so.
I will put them up here. And the officers are the same as this year. So we have Cindy Harold as chair, Cindy Allmiller as first vice chair, Desiree Churchwell as second vice chair, Karen Gillihan as secretary, and Patricia Hart as treasurer. And these are 2-year, one-year terms, so you get 2 of them, so you get 2 total terms in these positions. So just so everybody knows.
So is there a motion to elect these officers for the 2021 year?
I move we select or accept the slate as proposed. This is Jane Burton.
Is there a second?
I second that.
Who is that?
Jody Scheik.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded to accept the slate of officers as presented. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? All right, motion carries. Are there any announcements?
This is Jane Burton, and I have an announcement. I'm not sure this is the time to do it, but I think I will. I would like to share with everyone that George Seaman will receive the KASL 2020 Vision Award for all the work he does for school libraries. And I think he was very deserving of it, and I'm excited he won.
Yay,
Yes,
congratulations.
Congratulations, George.
Thank you, thank you. It's an honor and a privilege. I was really surprised, so thank you.
All right, is there any other business? can we move to adjourn? Is there a motion?
Melanie Wilkes moves to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second. Sandy Wilkes, second.
All right. I don't know that you actually need to vote on adjourning.
No, I don't.
So we are adjourned until next year.